on all 4 layers. I'm just going to put a couple pins here up at the top as well where my waist is, and I will show you that. So again, just a couple pins right here and along where I'm going to be cutting with inside. It doesn't have to be directly on that line because you're actually going to cut directly on your line. And then just go ahead and cut it. It is really about the simplest thing you can make is just a straight circle skirt or even a half circle. Now if you were going to do a half circle, you would do the same thing and then you'd do it again. So if you're going to do a half circle, you might want to do it as a paper pattern first so that you can have it exact. What's nice about that, even if you do it as a paper pattern for a full circle skirt, is that you don't have to redraft it ever again. You have that measurement and you've made your own pattern piece. Now if you don't have pattern paper for something this small, you can just use regular paper. You can use newspaper. It's really going to be up to you on how you want to do that. Now I do find that I have a couple little points that I don't want, so I'll just even that up there. Sometimes you do end up with points that are a little bit more pointed on your corners than what you necessarily want right here, and then you just even that up and you'll see them when you open it up. Now I have this nice little circle that when you open it up, fits just like this. Now, this is also a great way if you want to make a round tablecloth. You just don't cut out the center here. You just measure how long you want it and what your width is, and now you have this nice little cloth. However, for a skirt, even for a doll or a tree skirt, you do need some way to get it around it. This won't go over your tree, it won't go under. So you just need to determine which side you want to make your center back. If you're doing it as a full circle skirt, you want to put, or even as a tree skirt, you want to put your opening at your center back. So for myself, I have an all over pattern for everything I've done, so it's really easy to determine how I want that. So what I'll just do is I'm just going to pick this side right here. Now because you ironed your creases in, this is something that's really nice. You can pin this if you feel more comfortable. I'll go ahead and do that so you can see it. You can also mark it and trim. You can mark the edge with a ruler here and trim it. However, I'm just going to cut straight down that fold that I've already made so that I don't lose any of that seam allowance. And you would do this on any of the skirts, whether it be a tree skirt, a skirt for your doll, a skirt for yourself. The only time you wouldn't cut it is if you were making a round tablecloth. So now I have this lovely little open. Now the next step of what you want to do is to stay stitch your waistband. So let's go do that.